Yeah, he played great tonight. Made a ton of big shots, all his threes. He is playing at a high level right now, like we talked about before the game.
Defensively, especially in the first half of their transition and fast break points, what was maybe slipping there that you guys have done a better job of lately?
I mean, they got us in transition in different ways, turnovers. We missed a bunch of bunny layups that they converted at very opportune times for them. They made a concerted effort to push at us. I thought for the most part, the game was lost for us in the first half. I thought we were really flat, in the first half. So, that kind of just fell into an effort category where we just didn't really want to put the work in to get back.
When it comes to that, it's a young team, and you see that from time to time. What does it take to kind of have that mindset on the road, against a team that maybe you could
But it takes exactly what we're talking about. Just be a little more dialed in. I thought we were kind of shortcutting it a lot in the first half. Yeah. This team was playing well. They're 12-10 in their last 22, and including tonight's win. And we thought it was going to be easy.
were enabled Ant to get going in the fourth?
He made a couple shots. That's usually what gets him going. But he needs to pick up his energy, and his energy and everyone's energy needed to be better. From the get go.
How tough was it to guard Ingram? You tried doubling him at times.
It was. It was. He like I said, he dialed in and made his threes. We fouled way too much tonight. That was probably the more impactful thing with the fouling than any one performance against us. So.
All right, Corey, go ahead.
We'll start with Jace. Jace, go ahead.
Chris, do you feel like you played against a bunch of teams, didn't really have centers these last few games? How do you think the team reacted, I guess, to going up against how much the opposite of that, I guess, in down shooters for most of the night?
I thought, mostly fine. Like, I didn't think that, it's super, a factor, really. Yeah, he was a hand physical, I guess, bothered. Maybe bothered us. Got away with a lot of contact in the post, and, but I didn't think it was that big of a factor. So.
I was just wondering, I guess, do you think that was the biggest difference, that you guys had finished really well around the rim in recent games and not quite as well tonight?
Yeah, maybe some of that, but a lot of the finishes I'm talking about, like, we missed. Bees misses a dunk, PB misses a layup in the second quarter near the end. Vando misses a couple things right out of the gate in the third, and maybe a little bit, but
Dane, go ahead.
Chris, you go with Carl the entirety of the second half for the most part there.
Yeah.
How was he able to, what went into that, and then how was he sort of able to find a rhythm and sustain there in the second half?
Yeah, we communicated throughout the game. At the end of the third, he said he was good to keep going. I was thinking about giving him a break in the middle. We were on a little bit of a run right there. I used my timeouts to rest him because we had a lot of them going into the fourth. I thought he played great, was super fresh throughout the game. Wasn't overly comfortable with some options off the bench at that point in time because it would have left us having to double, and I didn't want to really do that. So.
Jace, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, Chris, you talked about how thought maybe you guys thought it was going to be easy tonight. Your team did a really nice job while you're not overlooking anybody and frankly playing pretty well and putting a lot of these teams away. Why do you think tonight was different?
I don't know if they thought that it was going to be easy. I just didn't think they came here with the willing to put the work in early. I thought they were looking for we were looking for shortcuts. I don't think we underestimated our opponent as much as we just were looking for shortcuts. So.
You think that's a product of maybe things that worked in the last few games that just weren't going to work tonight against a team like this?
No, I think it's a product of a couple fat wins, and we just, we're stepping up a little bit of a weight class, a team that was playing well.